Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Yes, who are the people in your neighborhood? They're the people that you meet each day. Let's see if y'all remember that one from Mr. Rogers. uh, I'm gonna start right on time. I'm gonna start right on time because that's how I like to do things. I don't like to wait. I don't like to what's up, Dro Funk? I don't like to waste time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, probably less than 60 seconds early. I am Kenya Battle, the chief treble maker at Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio, where we provide personalized piano and voice lessons designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. And I also help private music teachers find less hustle and more harmony in their music lessons business. It's you, Ivan. What's up? I'm like, what's Dro Funk? What's up, Ivan? So yeah, thanks for joining today. I hope you guys are ready for some coffee with Kenya or tea with Kenya. You know, I'm here. I'm here for all of that. Candizy01. What's up? Hello, how are you doing? So today we're talking about all money ain't good money, right? So I don't know if y'all know how to play dominoes. If you know how to play dominoes, drop me something off in here. Drop some hearts or something. Heart me up if you know how to play dominoes. Because there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Because for me, dominoes is a game that I learned how to play actually on the school bus. And if you don't know how to play dominoes, you're matching the ends around a spinner and you're trying to score multiples of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on the scoreboard. There's some more to it. There's some strategy involved. You have to be aware of what your partner is playing. You have to be aware of what your opponent is playing. You have to be aware of so many moving pieces at the same time, as well as knowing what's in your hand, knowing what hasn't been played yet, and knowing what plays have been played, so you know what you can and cannot play. So I want you guys to keep that in mind as it relates to dominoes. And sometimes when you play dominoes, bam, you be like, slap it down, it makes that little sound, it be like 10, right? You're like 10, I got me 10. 10 big ones, right? Sometimes it's 10 to get in. Sometimes it's 20 to get in. And you notice that what you just played blocks you from receiving or making more points. You can't get more points because you just kind of locked yourself out of the whole game. You can't gain anything else. You can't access more opportunities to score because, you like went for that 10 and that was a short-term move, but you should have played a long-term strategy kind of thing. So if you know how to play dominoes, this story relates to you. Now, let me tell you why all money ain't good money when it comes to your music lessons business. So, or just anything, but specifically, I'm talking to those private music teachers out there like myself. So if you don't know about me, I've been teaching private music lessons for the last, I think this is going on year number 8 that I've been a private music instructor, like wholly, like that's all I do. That's the meat and potatoes of my income. But before that, I was an elementary music teacher for 14 years. So I kind of know what I'm talking about here, and I want you guys to be well informed as well. So all money ain't good money, and I had to learn this not only on the dominoes table. My daddy is my favorite partner because he and I have this secret language. We're like, we be cheating, but everybody don't know we be cheating when we be playing. But okay, Daddy, when you see this later, you already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, I had to learn this for myself about all money ain't good money, right? There were times where I felt like maybe my self-respect may have been compromised, or maybe my peace may have been compromised, or just even my sanity may have been compromised as I've conducted business over these years. So anytime that your peace, your sanity, or your self-respect is compromised or even potentially compromised, I want you guys to say it with me. All money ain't good money. Let me hear you say it. That's what I'm talking about. All money ain't good money. Let me tell you some examples, some real world examples from my life. Some names have been changed. Hey, Brandy, I'm so proud of you. Brandy just raised her rates. Raised her rates. Raised her rates. Get it, get it, get it good. Okay. But see, these are some real world experiences that I've had where, all money wasn't good money. So let's say that there's a family who comes to you for lessons, and you have already carved out certain times that you intend to teach. I intend to teach, let's just say Mondays through Thursdays, beginning no earlier than 11 o'clock in the morning and ending no later than 7 p.m. Let's just say that that's you. You only want to teach Mondays through Thursdays between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. But here's a family. I mean, like a family with like 5, 6 kids, maybe. And all of the kids want to come to music lessons with you. That sounds like a lot of money, don't it? Like times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6 kids. And maybe the parents want to come for lessons, times 7, times 8. That's your rate times 8 for all these lessons. That's a lot of slots you can fill. And if you're doing group lessons, even better, you can combine that time and serve everyone in a condensed format. But the only time that this family can come to you for lessons is outside of the window of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday. They're asking for a Saturday slot, possibly. Do you want to teach on Saturdays? Do you usually do something else on Saturdays for your sanity or your peace or to maintain your self-respect? Do you usually use your Saturdays for doing nothing? Nothing is awesome. Do you usually use your Saturdays for, maybe getting your nails done or getting your hair done or getting your eyebrows done or doing something that helps you maintain your peace and your sanity, your self-respect, your dignity, yourself? Okay? But the only time that family can come is on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Middle of the day Saturday. Maybe you're kicking it with your family. Maybe you're watching Netflix on Saturday. Maybe you drive to Dallas on the weekends. I want you guys to say it with me one more time. All money ain't good money. If there's a compromise to your peace, your sanity, or your self-respect, let it go. So here's how you would respond to that family of 5 children and the adults who all want to come to you for lessons. That's a lot of money, right? That could be a lot of money for a lot of us. Here's your response. I'm so glad that you've sought me out for lessons, but I can only service you between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Do any of these times work for you? You give them 2 options, this time or this time. This time or this time. You put it right back, you put the ball right back in their court and let them be in charge of making that decision based on what they can afford and handle mentally, what their capacity is. Because you are putting these boundaries on things that protect your sanity, things that protect your self-respect, and things that grant you peace, okay? Peace, sanity, self-respect. I'm telling you, it's okay to say no. All money ain't good money. What are we learning today, boys and girls? All money ain't good money. Boys, girls, folks, and others. All money ain't good money. Say it with me. That's a real world experience that I've had. And I can tell you that sometimes when we have to make these decisions, you'll have peace here. You won't feel bad. You will not feel bad for saying no, because what you're actually doing is saying yes to yourself. You'll probably hear that siren going off around here. I don't know what's popping. But you have to protect your peace, your sanity, and your self-respect. Okay? All money ain't good money. Let me see if I can think of another real world experience that I may or may not have had. I can neither confirm nor deny that these things have happened in my life. In these 7 going on 8 years that I've had as a private music instructor here at Kenya's Keys Voice and Piano Studio. Okay. Let's say Let's say that you have someone who's interested in seeking you out for your expertise and the experience you provide and the value that you give them as you deliver instruction that helps transform. You're transforming someone from a state of not being able to do to a state of I can do it all by myself. That's our job, is to transform. So let's say somebody is saying to you, oh, I can only pay you X amount, but your rate is like X times 2. What do? All money ain't good money. That's what we've been saying, right? So here's what you have to ask yourself. Can I give this person, can I provide my services at a discounted rate? Can I, and that's something that only you can answer. Can I provide my services at a discounted rate? You know, you have to examine the circumstances, because I know things happen. Life be lifing, okay? For all of us. And it's grace that's been granted that has allowed me to be able to do some things for others. And it's grace that's been granted to me that's allowed other things to happen for me. I ain't no preacher or teacher. I'm a teacher, but I ain't no preacher. But my daddy a preacher. So what do? Somebody's coming to you. They say, I can only afford X, but your rate is 2 times X. Does it compromise your peace to give to only accept X? Does it compromise your sanity to only accept X? Does it compromise your self-respect to only accept X? I mean, that's something only you can answer. This is a situation where sometimes you can barter for services. Maybe that individual is great at graphic design, and that may be something that you ain't trying to spend your time doing. Maybe this is a person who is great at setting the atmosphere for an in-person recital that you may be having. They know how to do the decorations and set the table. Bartering is in my budget for some things, not everything. Bartering it's on the table for me. As long as I don't have my peace, my sanity, or my self-respect compromised, I can rock and roll with it. So that's really all I had to say today about all money ain't good money. That statement to me comes from dominoes, playing dominoes. If you play a certain domino, it'll lock you out of making better plays later. It'll keep you from scoring. You'll end up holding all this money in your hands, so to speak, and you can't do nothing with it. And I don't want you to feel like you have to accept just anything. You don't have to accept just anything. You can put these boundaries and these barriers around how you serve and be perfectly fine with doing that. You may be perfectly fine with doing that. Now, what's this that I have in my hands here? So, all money ain't good money, but speaking of making some good decisions in here, I've written 2 #1 bestsellers. One of them is My Child Ready for Music Lessons? A Guide for Parents. That's this book here. And inside, I'm just going to show you real briefly. This is just for the parent or caregiver who is not musically inclined. Like, what do you mean? I don't even have any rhythm. I can't keep a beat. I don't know where C is. This is for you. I want to help my baby learn music, but I don't know anything about music. What do I do? Bam, it's in here. I have 30 tips for parents. This is easy to do almost anywhere music activities. And one of them is you can perform for a relative over the phone. Another one is let your child teach you a song. One is put on some music and draw what you hear. Another tip is to interview musicians, and there are 26 more tips inside the book. 26 more tips inside the book that you can do with your child, even if you don't know anything about music. Is My Child Ready for Music Lessons? A Guide for Parents. Oh, I didn't tell you about my tea for today. So today we have, today's cup is brought to you by Melanin Money Apparel, and it says Black Brilliant Billionaire in the Money. All money ain't good money, but I'm building a legacy for my children up and around here. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is so good, y'all. That is so good. I am to Kenya Battle, the chief troublemaker at Kenya's Keys, where we provide personalized piano and vocal instruction designed to help you unleash your inner superstar. Brandy, you are so welcome. I also help private music teachers find less hustle and more harmony in their music lessons business. Get at me. All money ain't good money. I'll see y'all on next week. Bye.